ready.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Some more Bates Motel. Can't wait to see what they do for the rest of the season. Great stuff, man. Bates Motel just really hits all the points that it needs to hit when it comes on to just showing how dysfunctional this entire line of people are. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. But let's see how they wrap. Now that that Dylan knows about the mom, especially with the entire situation that's going on at home, when Norman coming back home, having that outburst with Alex. You just don't know how to say it. You know what I mean? But this guy really needs to stay in the facility he was in. He needed to stay, but because Norma just so soft. But she finally told him, put her foot down for once, about this, because she actually is in love with Alex, and of course Alex is in love with her. So let's see how this turned out. Anyways, guys, if you want to see more episodes of Bates Motel, go check it out on the Patreon, man. I know by the time you guys are seeing this, I'm pretty sure that we're done with the show over on Patreon. So make sure you go check it out. Join, enjoy. Let's jump into the video, and I will see you guys at the end for the review. Let's go. Where did he sleep? Damn. Slept with the blinky on lock. That's crazy.
You made coffee. I was on my way to do that for you right now.
Yeah, I had a pot a while ago. Should still be good if you want one.
You sleep okay?
No, not much.
Alex, that was the hardest part. Things will be better now.
Oh, really?
How so?
Because that was the first time the three of us were under the same roof together. It was bound to be hard for Norman. Okay, but we're through it. We ripped off the Band-Aid. It's gonna be better now.
But having him here is not the solution.
She is so delusional. I swear, Norma, she be pissing me off so much about how much she plays into Norman and his bullshit. Man.
Should be back to Pineview.
He's going back to Pineview. I'm gonna take him to therapy today.
That's not the same, and you know that.
I don't know that. I'm not a doctor, neither are you, so you don't know that either.
I'm never gonna be that guy who just tells you what you want to hear, okay?
And I don't want you to be that guy.
Yeah, I don't feel safe leaving you alone with him.
That's ridiculous.
I don't think it is.
No, that is so ridiculous. You are overreacting.
What if I'm not?
Just no one knows Norman like I do. He ever in any way hurt me, ever.
Oh, really?
You're just so wrong.
I really hope I am.
Well, yeah, I hope so too. At least he's taking his medication. You need to grow the hell up. I'm sorry. He's sick. Can't tell a sick child to grow up. Sick in the head, man.
Alex slept on the couch.
Why do you need to tell him that?
You should go upstairs and get dressed, or we'll be late for therapy.
Okay, honey. I'll go get ready.
Great actor, though. Freddie Highmore.
And I believe in you. I believe in Alex, and I know this can work. It's gonna feel shitty for a little while, but we can get through it, right?
Does he want to live through it?
You could share the burden of your crazy mother.
Doesn't want to share
She
you.
barely knows this man, and then she just ups and marries him. Oh, and I found out that she married him for the insurance, to pay for all of this. Did you know that he was paying?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, it is not exactly normal, is it, to marry someone for their insurance?
It's actually pretty normal.
Perhaps she felt like she had no other choice.
Actually, you would be surprised the amount of people that marry for reasons other than love. You would be surprised the amount of people that marry. It's still a minority, don't get me wrong, but you would be surprised that it's damn near normal for people to marry for something other than love. You understand? Just being together for reasons. Hey, you can help me with this because you have access to this and I don't, and I want to have access to that, and vice versa. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think that is it.
What is it then?
That the marriage is real. Oh, here's your new dad. Oh, look at the sheriff. Here we all are together, one big happy family.
Would that be so bad?
Yes, it would, because it is not real. It is all about her fear of being alone. And so when I went away and she was alone, the sheriff, Alex, he had no problem stepping in. I've always had this feeling that he's hated me, and now I know why. He wanted to be with her. Oh, he couldn't wait for me to be locked up in here and pay for it so he could just get to her. Now, let me tell you, though, he has got a big surprise coming when he realizes just how difficult she can be and how damaged she really is.
Your opinion, sir. And don't get me wrong, she is damaged, but Norma needs normalcy. That's her solution to a lot of
Everyone
her
sees this part of her
problems
that
is
is
that she
normal
needs.
and friendly and happy. But I see what is really there. That she is as frightened and tiny and fragile inside as a baby bird. And that she's lived her whole life that way because she can just be crushed by disappointment. Although she doesn't let anyone else see that but me. He's got no
Right.
idea what he's got coming for him. What'll happen next is that he won't measure up to her standards. She'll start to pass judgment on him. Like this or that. She'll criticize him. And after a while, he'll leave. He'll run away. He'll be gone. Her heart will be broken. And then it'll be little old me picking up all the broken pieces, if I can.
She still is a grown-ass woman and that don't need you to protect her. So, at the end of the day, if this is what she chooses to do, you need to distance yourself from that.
Hi, you okay?
Hi. Yeah. Alex, please, he's trying really, really hard. It's gonna be fine, I promise.
Making a lot of promises. Why ain't he doing anything?
All here, it's to get him better. Having him home right now, it might seem right short term, but it's not what's best for him.
You don't know that.
Okay, ask the doctor what he thinks is best.
5 minutes of marriage doesn't give you the right to make decisions about my son.
Yeah, that's why we don't want to be stepdads.
Shining a light on the truth, whether you want to see it or not.
I hear the judgment in your voice. You're not giving him a chance, and it hurts me.
Bitch, you know what, Norma? You and your son can go live happily ever after. How about that? How about you and your son kiss my ass? How about that? Huh? This is why I never tell men to be stepdads, bro. This is why. Because they feel like you have no entitlement. Oh, I could pay for everything that's going on with you. I could help take care of the home, but I have no authority whatsoever. You know what responsibility without authority is? It's slavery. This is what it is. That's why I don't advise no man to become stepdads. Because the majority of them never get the respect that they deserve. Like, she didn't have to say, oh, 5 minutes of marriage doesn't give you that. Tell me what's good for my son. All he's doing is just pointing out the truth that you have ignored for his entire life. Gotta be kidding me.
I feel like you don't want to make room for him or something.
That's ludicrous.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
I gotta go. Okay, he's out. I gotta go. Bye.
Pissing me off, man.
I gave this back to Norma. I borrowed it and she left this in the pocket. She's probably been missing it.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, thank you.
I think that's her mom's earring, isn't it?
What is it, Mother? What happened?
Nothing.
I feel like this is all my fault and I've...
No, honey. No.
It's her mom's earring, but remember that Norman was wearing Norma because he was blacked out. He was his mom, crazy enough.
Whole life, you always have been. Other people are just gonna have to understand that. You are my son.
Yes, we all know.
I am your son, and I always will be.
My client has considered your offer and is willing to cooperate, depending on the terms, of course. We'll give you Bob Harris's murderer in exchange for no jail time, probation only.
Not if she's an accessory. I can't make that deal.
She's not. Yeah.
But she knows who did it.
What if my client were able to prove that the murderer was Sheriff Alex Romero?
You can give us Romero?
Yeah.
How?
My client is willing to wear a wire.
And why would he confess to her?
Because we've had a long-standing romantic relationship.
What's up?
No, thanks for meeting me here.
What's going on?
I don't think Norman should be out of the mental institution. I think he's dangerous. And honestly, I'm afraid to leave Norma alone with him. Okay, now I'm only curious, but have you ever seen him exhibit violent behavior?
Are you gonna tell him the truth, Dylan?
Yes. Yeah, I have. I don't think you should be on me there.
Norma can't tell. She won't see it.
You're preaching to the choir.
And I don't want to do this, but it might come down to us having to have him committed.
Yeah, Baker act his ass.
Well, she's never going to do it herself. I can start legal proceedings to have him formally committed if I get the signatures of 2 family members.
You mean you and me? I don't know if I can do that to her.
Well, I'm afraid something worse could happen if we don't, Dylan.
Technically,
Let me try and talk to her.
Technically, you can't really do that though, Alex, because yes, you married into the family, but legally, Norman is an adult, so you can't have somebody who's an adult that's past 18 years old just committed just because you want them committed, you know, after the fact, and he's still going to therapy and stuff like that. It's going to be really hard to prove that he needs to be there, you know. I don't know, maybe in some states it's a little bit different, maybe.
Where's Norman?
He's down in the motel. What's wrong?
Well, I found this in the pocket of your coat. Emma was worried you might be missing it.
Yeah, I was missing it. What?
This isn't your earring, Norma. This is Emma's mother's. She was wearing it in the hospital.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I would never wear that. Can I have it?
No, you can't.
I don't know what your problem is, Dylan.
Why did you have it, Norma?
I just found it outside. I must have put it in my pocket.
Then why were you pretending like it was yours?
Didn't seem worth explaining. Why are you making such a big deal out of it?
You're making a... Yo!
You need to listen to me, Norma.
You're just talking a bunch of nonsense. That's a stupid earring. It doesn't mean anything.
Then why were you keeping it? Stop hiding, Norma.
I'm not hiding. What is wrong with you?
Why did you have that earring in your pocket? Stop lying to me!
What do you want from me, Dylan?
I want you to face the truth that's right in front of us. Norman is sick.
Please.
He's dangerous.
You don't know that.
I know enough.
What?
I'm afraid of what's gonna happen, of what's already happened.
Stop being dramatic. You're just inventing all of this. You're making shit up because you're jealous of him. You always have been.
Jealous? Really?
I'm sorry.
It's not just me. Romero thinks the same, that Norman should be committed.
Dylan, wait. Wait! How do you know how he feels? How do you know that?
Because he told me. Kid, we talked. He's worried just like I am. He thinks that when it comes to Norman, you can't see clearly.
She can't.
You're so blinded and you're trying so hard to protect him that you can't see what's right around you.
So the two of you are getting together behind my back? Why? What's he gonna do about it? What does he want to commit Norman without telling me?
You should ask him.
Dylan, tell me.
Just talk to him, okay?
Dylan, I'm your mother!
You've never been a real mother to me. Never.
Mm.
Look, I've tried, okay? And I know that you've tried too, and I can't do that. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, it's the pretense, man. Gets overwhelming.
I'm done, Norma.
Dylan, please give me the earring, please.
Jesus. And still trying to protect this... Norma, come on, man. Come on, man.
What's happening? What's going on?
Dylan!
Norman, you're not well. You need to check yourself back into Pineview. Please, Mom's never gonna do it for you. You have to do it for yourself.
What are you talking about?
Don't say anything to him.
Bye, Norman.
Dylan.
Boy, you think something
what's
like...
going on?
I tell you, this could never be happening to anybody in our family. Because either an uncle or aunt or whatever, if you don't want to do it because it's your son, somebody gonna drag him there. And I mean, if they gotta drag him there by his hair, by his clothes, feet first, you going. What? Bruh.
Happening? Mother.
Watch her say something dumb again. This is insane, dude. Like, I don't get her at all. I really don't. I don't get her, man. I don't know what she's trying to accomplish here. I really don't. If he doesn't try to kill her, he's gonna try to kill Alex.
What just happened? Tell me.
Dylan doesn't think that you should be home.
Why?
Because everyone thinks they know more about you than I do.
Is that really the point, though?
Everyone? Does Alex think this too?
I'll handle it. I have to go. I'm gonna talk to Alex. You stay here until I get back, okay?
Oh, great. Leave the mentally unstable person by themselves. Norma is probably the worst mother ever, man. Jeez. There's worse. There's worse. There's worse than her.
I love you, Mother.
We're in the 2 final episodes of the season, and I feel like Norman is never up to any good, bruh. He pretends and plots. But then again, he might get arrested before all this goes down. Why are you still here?
I thought you were going to Indianapolis.
I realized it was foolish for me to try and run.
So what now?
Well, now I'm gonna eat my lunch and get back to the bank.
Hopefully he picks up on it.
When we first met, it was at Bob's.
Yeah, I remember.
I hope you do. Afterwards, we went back to my place.
I mean-
and I don't think we got any sleep at all.
See, the fact of the matter is that she's forgetting that she's talking to a cop that has questioned many people and knows the tactics and knows what... He knows the playbook. You know what I'm saying? He knows the playbook. I don't think he's gonna fall for this. You're gonna have to come better than this.
You do remember that part,
Yeah.
don't you? Mm-hmm.
Is she
There
gonna?
was one thing that I never quite understood. How you and Bob were friends in the first place. I mean, you knew what he was doing, that he was in drug trade. And you were the sheriff, but that didn't, like, really matter. Your morality.
Why don't you just
This
outright?
is in the drug trade. I didn't know that.
Was it because you two were friends from when you were kids? But apparently that didn't really matter when you put a bullet in his head. Why did you do it, Alex?
Why are you asking me these questions and why are you saying
How did
these?
they go down? Where'd the DA catch him? Was it here? Where's the mic? I just want to make sure I'm heard. Where is it? Come here. This is to all my friends over at the DEA. I've done nothing but be helpful to you. And it's because of me that you made dozens of arrests. And you shut down the drug business in this town. Now you want to come after me. You can all go to hell. Right? Sorry, I couldn't be of more help.
It's not gonna fall for it. Alex is too smart for that. She's way too nervous. She tried.
Your wife's here. She's in your office.
Hey.
How dare you?
How dare you? That's Greta Thunberg.
How dare you go behind my back to my own son to try and get Norman taken away from me?
Someone who loves you and is worried about you. And Norman.
That's nice that that's how you frame it in your head, but how it looks from here, incredibly presumptuous and arrogant man who thinks he knows what's best for me and my son.
I'm sorry you see it that way.
No one who loves me could ever do this to me.
No, that's where you're wrong. He's dangerous. He had an axe in his hand and he wanted to kill me.
Yeah, well, are you dead? The point is he didn't. He was angry. He took it out on the shed and on my door. You know, we were happy when we were in a bubble, but life isn't a bubble. You know, the second that a little reality crept in, that was it for you. Bam. So much for the stupid
You know,
bubble.
you can spin it however you want, Norman. It doesn't make it the truth.
You can't see clearly here because this is about Norman.
Yeah, because he's my son. You're gonna plant yourself on the mountain like you're God and tell me how things work? With my son? Wrong. You crossed over a line and you are never crossing back. I will never trust you again.
You left me no choice.
You left me none.
Boy, would I left you with you and your crazy ass family alone. Ooh. Immediately. Oh shit. Did he stuff her in a suitcase? The heck? I mean, that's her stuff. How does this not bring about any memory? Is he gonna remember what happened? Seems like that's what's happening. Seems like he's remembering what he did. And now he's burying it.
Where have you been, Mother? I was worried about you. What happened?
You were right. It's not gonna work with Alex and me.
I'm sorry, Mother.
It's okay. Another day, another dollar, whatever. Leftovers, okay, honey.
Well, I can't. You did this to yourself. And you constantly do this to yourself. Because everybody's supposed to just come in and just understand your stupidity. Please. You get no sympathy from me. None. You're I mean, when you have so many people warning you outside of Norman about your son, it's crazy that you have so many people telling you your son needs help, and when it comes down to it, you just can't believe them. It's just like people newly come into your life and realize that something is off about Norman, and you just won't just listen. You can't listen. It's so hard for you to just listen to somebody else other than your dumbass son. And the reason why I'm saying the reason why I'm calling him a dumbass is because he doesn't know what he's doing. He thinks he's helping himself, making decisions on his own, and he's been needed help this entire time. Freaking psycho, man. I hate to say it, man, but in a way, people like these, man, they deserve to just, you know, if their problem ends up killing them, you just gotta say, well, I try to warn them.
We should move somewhere else. So much has happened here. We have tried our best, Mother. We really have. I know we love this old house, but I don't think you can say it's been a good place for us.
So what, now we moving?
Some ways, yeah.
Oh, why are we both broken right now, Mother? Life is hard, but we still have each other. And we will always have each other, and nothing will ever change that, and that's everything. We sell what we can sell. The furniture in this place must be worth something. We just walk away from the house. We let the bank have it. We buy 2 tickets to Oahu. We get jobs there. We get a little apartment and walk on down to the beach every day. Live on macadamia nuts.
It's kind of sad that you want to spend the rest of your life with your mother.
fresh
Dumbass
stories.
again. You're 18. Stop sucking on your mother's titties.
will, yeah.
Figuratively.
You really want to do it?
I do. I really do.
Sounds crazy.
Well, look at us, Mother. We are very charming people. The hospitality business on the islands will just swoop us up. I just think we can do anything as long as we're together.
We're supposed to be together, aren't we, Norman?
Yeah. Yes, we are, Mother. Forever.
Never imagine big spooning my mother. Ugh. Jesus.
Early shall.
Oh, God. This dude needs help. You need some friends. That's what you need, sir. Just watching these crazy people interact with each other. It's just so messy. It is so unhealthy, you know what I mean? Let's see what he's doing. What are you up to? Alright, he's going to the basement. Ba, ba. What are you up to, Norma? Norman? Norman! Didn't the dude tell him to not? Mr. Sandman? He's closing all the vents. What is he trying to do? Is he trying to kill him with carbon monoxide? He's planning to kill himself and her. It's either carbon monoxide or he's trying to... Or this is going to explode. Are you just going to end the episode there? Oh, somebody's coming. Alex. He's not going to know to hurry. He's probably going to have to rush her to the hospital. Or he's going to arrive to see the house blow up. Yeah, white shot. Okay, the house is not going to blow up. So it's definitely carbon monoxide then.
Norma!
Bruh, take a sniff. Take a sniff. Damn, carbon monoxide is actually odorless. So he's not going to be able to smell. So I'm thinking gas. He's not going to be able to smell. He's just going to have to check on them. I'm a little bit anxious about this because this, you know, this actually happened to my family. But thank God, you know, somebody had, her husband came home and like all the kids were asleep in the house with my sister. Yeah, carbon monoxide is odorless, but it'll kill you in your sleep. Well, check on them, dude.
Norma.
Come on, man. I know it's 911, Alex. 911. 911. I mean, he is a cop, so he knows emergency stuff. Okay, go get Norman too. He's gonna have to perform CPR on her. Hopefully she wakes up.
Baby.
Gotta call 911 though, man. Call 911 so at least. Come on.
Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Mother.
What the fuck am I supposed to say? This entire fucking show, dude. I've been watching and you know, there's certain things that happen in TV shows that are, you know, sometimes they hit home, it's very close to home. You know, you maybe gone through a similar experience or seen other people go through this experience, and it's not an easy thing to talk about. You know, it's not an easy thing to talk about because I can't believe his dumbass is still alive and she dies. And in everything, every fiber of my being right now wants to reach through the screen and strangle this dude. But he's mentally ill. So you can't do that. You can't even blame his actions on him. So you just have to just be mad about it and call it a day. I'm literally trembling right now because even though I know this is fiction, it's way too relatable. It's way too relatable. And it's a serious matter. We laugh and we talk and we go above and beyond when it comes on to the interactions with people. And sometimes, admittedly, you don't want to be around these very same people. You know, you just don't. You know, imagine you are constantly warning somebody about the dangers of certain things that are happening to them. Hey man, stop going to this place because every time you go to this place, you end up smoking crack. Right? You constantly getting this person help. Listen, man, I'll give you guys an example. I lost one of my cousins, 25 years old. 25. Right? Somebody who we're constantly saying, watch the company you keep. Watch the environment that you're in. Constantly be talked to from he, she, and the whole lady. Warn this guy. Right? He ended up getting stabbed to death. Died. Won't listen. When somebody's trying to help you, listen. I do believe that even if it's terrible advice, even if you believe that it's terrible advice, let me rephrase that. Still listen. Because sometimes you may not know what that person is trying to save you from. Maybe they're lying to you to get you out of a situation. They're saying, don't go to the club tonight, buddy. I lost one of my god brothers. You know, it sounds corny as hell, but he was a god brother. He was a neighbor. His mom was my godmother. Right? He got killed when he was young. Right? Got killed when he was young. The night before, he went to the club where he got stabbed in the back. His father told him, don't go tonight. Don't go tonight. It's a grown-ass man. He can do whatever he wants. But that night, his father just told him, don't go tonight. He still went. Right? Even if you think sometimes it doesn't make any sense a lot of time. I can't tell the amount of times that I've told my mom that I'm going somewhere and my mom has said to me, maybe you should stay home tonight. I don't know what's going to happen or is anything going to happen, but I've learned by trial and error, if you will, that when somebody says something like that out of the blue, not because they're trying to get on your nerves or whatever the situation is, and they're just trying to help, maybe they are just trying to help. Maybe they just know something you don't. Like my mom doesn't know if anything's gonna happen to me, but sometimes because I trust her word so much, and because in the past when I've not listened to her and still did the things that she didn't want me to do or she warned me of, I ended up in some calamity that I didn't want to end up in. Right? When people are constantly warning you about whether it's somebody else in your life or or something, or somebody sees something that you are blinded to, or whatever the situation is, take heed. Be careful. I know it's hard to tell somebody like Norman to be careful of your son, but the signs were there, man. Like literally slapping her in the face constantly. She just wouldn't listen. We have one more episode left to go in this season, so I still have a little bit of hope that she survived this. But as I said, it's just a little bit of hope because I'm watching a TV show. Honestly, I'm not too concerned about Norman. You know, some people are gonna be like, why didn't he try to save Norman? Right? He's younger. He's possibly is because he's younger why he survived. Right? Because he's 18 years old. It's possibly the reason why he survived. Her being that old, and as I said to you guys, I've had a similar experience, man, of hearing about that. I could have gotten the news that I just lost a sister and 4 of my nephews. Carbon monoxide is not something you play around with. Make sure you have, I know this is coming out of left field, but make sure you have carbon monoxide detectors in your house. Make sure you do. Not just smoke detectors. Make sure you get carbon monoxide, because we use so many things. Your water heater that you have in your house, your air conditioning that you have in your house. These are all things that give off carbon monoxide that could go awry at any time. Right? Make sure you have that stuff in place. If I could ever educate you about anything, take that one little tidbit. I know I talk too much sometimes in my reviews, but if get some carbon monoxide stuff in your house. Especially if anything in your house uses gas. Okay? Carbon monoxide is a silent killer because it's an odorless gas. Right? Because I was trying to tell Alex to take a sniff, and then I remembered, oh shit, carbon monoxide is odorless. I thought the house was gonna blow up. You know, because they had that wide shot. I was like, oh shit. And I was like, is this carbon monoxide? Yes, it is. I don't want Norman to die. I don't want it. I don't want her to die. The show is gonna feel so empty without her. I still think that Alex should call 911 though. Because I think if when he figured out everything, he had stopped and said, let me call 911 before he started doing CPR, at least you know that the ambulance is on the way, so whatever you couldn't do, they could have tried. You know what I'm saying? It's tough sometimes because when you get so immersed into something that's fictional, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't, because I try to draw parallels from this show so much, I become even more immersed into the world of what I'm watching, and it can affect me in that way, in some ways. And that's the reason why sometimes at the end of series you will see me cry, or during the series you will see tears, because I'm so into what I'm watching. A lot of it is relatable. It's stuff that has happened to me, or you know what I'm saying, just seeing how the degradation of just human and society in general. You know what I mean? It's just, I didn't want this to happen to her, even as ignorant as she is. It's what cost her life if she's actually dead. It is what cost her. You know what I'm saying? Dylan tried to warn her. Alex tried to, everybody that comes in her life and sees how Norman behaves has warned her. And she didn't take heed to any of it. But here we are now. She's on the verge of death, if not dead already. It's crazy. But anyways, guys, I'm going to jump and watch the final episode of the season. Leave a like, leave a comment. Catch you guys for the next one, man. Peace.